Okay, so now for this video, we're going to practice doing some examples. So we're going to name stuff in a figure. So for all of these, I am going to be referencing this figure right here. So for part A, it says to give two other names for PQ, the line PQ, and plane R. So let's start with PQ. So another name I can do for PQ, I can switch those letters around. So I can do QP. That's valid. Another name I can do, so I'm looking at PQ, that's this line right here, is I can do the lowercase letter that is next to the arrowhead, and that is this N. So that means I can also call this line N. So again, with any line, you can either take 2 points on it, or you can name it with that lowercase letter that's by the arrow. Okay, now for plane R, if we look back up here, we can also just take 3 points on the plane that are not on the same line. So that means for plane R, I can take 3 points. So let's say SVT, I can call this plane SVT. Or another 3 points I can do are PVS. Now again, notice I did not do ones that are in the same line. So I could not do plane SPT. That's because these are on the same line. That would not be valid. Okay, now next one it says to name 3 points that are collinear. So that means they're on the same line. And name 4 that are coplanar. So I want to do this again. Collinear, 3 points that are on the same line. Well, that is SPT. Those are all on the same line. Now I want to look for those that are 4 of them that are coplanar. Well, looking at this again, I see I have my plane here, and the 4 points that are on that are VSPT. So there it's okay that SPT are on the same line because we're adding a 4th point, and that 4th point is not on that same line. Okay, go ahead and try giving 2 other names for line ST. So pause the video, give that a shot. When you think you got it, press play. So for that one, you had several options that you could have done. So I only needed 2. I listed 4. So first off, you could have just swapped those letters and get TS. However, I'm looking at this entire line right here, and I see I do have another point P. So that means I could just do SP instead. Or you can do PS, or you can do PT, or TP. Either of those works. And then I also have that lowercase letter at the end, so that means I can also call that line M. Okay, and then the last part of this question said to name a point that is not coplanar with points Q, S, T. So I'm looking at Q, S, and T. And so since a plane is 2-dimensional, I kind of think of it as a piece of paper. So if I'm placing a piece of paper that in line with these, which point is not going to be on that? Well, that's going to be point V out here. So I see point V is not in line with all of those other ones where it would make a flat space. So point V is not coplanar with all of those. Okay, that's it for today. If you want extra practice, you can go to the bottom and do that, or you can look at those extra examples below these videos. If not, you can go on to the next page in the module to get the homework assignment done.